This is your March 2019 energy update with runes, tarot, and angel cards. I'm going to go through these three cards, give you the basic energies that are going to be out through the month, different feelings. If one or so kind of energies more to you, look at the other ones and try to see the full energy of this, because this is a very transformational month, especially if we chose this deck. It's going to be different from the other people, very much so. And it's something that is very key to that is both the rune and the angel card. So I'm going to talk about them first and give you that energy. This is a general world reading. It's not meant for everybody. If it doesn't resonate with you, I hope you find other ones here on YouTube. You can share them here on this video if other people. I'm interested in other readers as well, so I would appreciate that. And but either way, I hope you enjoy this, and it can, or whatever happens to you, lead some positive energies in your life that can help and affect more people's life. So the rune is Tia, the sky god. It says upward, honor, justice, leadership, authority, this rationality, knowing where your strength lies, willingness for some sacrifice to achieve more, victory, and in a lot of matters in your life, going past the physical blocks and mental blocks, the over-analysis, and getting past all that war and conflict internally and externally. And the main way you will achieve that in that movement of from here I am now, this is how things have been, to this is how justice is coming in, new craziness is happening in this world and probably in this month. So be prepared for a lot of craziness in the news, in conversations, and literally outside your window or in the earth. It's going to be everywhere, especially in your brain. So the self-worth is really important. Love yourself and everybody else will love you as well. So knowing that how you love yourself, loving who you are, how you do things, and the value of what you do. And you can use art, jewelry, or painting in any kind just to express in your own unique way your own value. And jewelry stuff's not very expensive almost anywhere in the world. So just a simple, or just even a piece of paper and a pencil, or two rocks. You can express art in any way you want. And I hope that the energy of self-worth and valuing any art, not even just art, any type of endeavor you go on, valuing it. Even if you think it's bad, change your mindset. Don't do things that are bad for you. If you love yourself, if you value yourself, you're not going to self-do pain, and you're not going to hurt yourself. So what this energy is more about is changing how you treat yourself, giving yourself more of that love internally will lead you to really awesome things in this month. As long as you keep up with that self-worth, that self-love, you will really have everything go really well for you. So the first card, we have the Ace of Cups. A suspended hand holds a chalice overflowing. There's a dove flying down and holding a red circle or a pendant with a cross in it. A lot of symbology in here. At the bottom there's lotus growing from the overflowing water. So this is really about self-care and really loving this overflowing abundance that's coming to you, this seeming perfection to others, but it's balance. It's overflowing thought and action working at the exact time to just overflow with great things for you. And self-love really is important, and that dove is peace and coming to you and flowing to you, bringing things to you that will continue because you are bringing that lotus, bringing that life into existence with your thought and your action, working perfectly to what your goal is. What the sky god is telling you that your time is now. Here's your point. And it's going to be great for everybody, but you have to start that flow. And if you close it, if you tighten it up, it stops. Same with the wealth goddess Lakshmi in Hinduism. If she closes her hand, it would stop. It's the constant flow. You have to be open to it. Don't tighten yourself. Don't doubt yourself. Don't cleanse yourself. If you see the negative things are happening, just know you're creating and you're helping. You're doing something good that others aren't and others are. And you have to know that that's both happening. And do your part to balance it the way you want it to be. And it will, and there's others creating that same reality too. And your second card is the Four of Swords. So the Four of Swords is rest. It's taking time, that ice energy, to just rest, be in your alignment of self-care, doing what is best for you to be who you can truly be and who you want to be. Now's the time. There's nothing holding you back besides you choosing or to force too much to happen at once. So by resting, taking time to have solace, to just retreat, temporary time to rejuvenate your energies is really important. And take a bath, go out to the forest, go get a massage, do some type of thing that resonates with you to help you, purchase a new crystal or whatever energy, or a book, or find something that lets you disconnect but still flow, right? So you want to keep creating, keep doing what you want to do, but do it in a way that doesn't take effort. Do it in a way that is actually rejuvenating instead of depleting. A lot of times it's good to deplete because you're constantly flowing, you're creating, everything's good, every time it's more and more and more. But sometimes you can still do that, but nothing else. Or one particular thing else that helps you, that gives you more energy, that takes you from where you are now to even more, and can prolong that and help that. Because that's really important for this next card, is understanding the balance of being open and helping others and doing good for others and being important for others, and then being for yourself and having to do that for yourself too. Because if you're this person out there providing love and kindness to everybody, well, be fair, you're the one providing it. You should be providing it to yourself as well. If it's an overabundant and never-ending supply, why don't you let it fill you up? So it's so easy just to give it to everyone else. You don't want to love yourself because you've been trained through media, through culture, through so many conditionings to not like yourself. But you have to love yourself before you can really love anything else. Truly. That has to be inside, and that's something I'm still working on. It's never going to be just easy. Snap of a finger isn't going to happen. But when you work through the whole tarot, the whole series of life, piece by piece, either all in one lifetime, it may seem like for some people, and other people, through multiple lifetimes, the goal is to get to the world, which is balance of all things. It's energies, it's harmony. That female figure is nude, cloaked in blue. And she clasps the veil. In both hands she has rods, which a flame on each end, as above is below. Above her, an eagle spreads its wings, symbolizing attainment. Sorry about that. Two other eagles support the reef below the female figure. Right there is a lion and a bull, guardians of the truth. All that has taken place in your life has led to this time of now. And success, change, cooperation. Others will admire you and see you differently for what you've achieved, but you have just risen. This culmination, the final goal that all the other cards, enlightenment, in some sense, from where you are now to just bloom. Now you're a master. You just have achieved it. That snap have happened. Where you're there, you're in the 5D. It's happened. It's undisputable because you felt it. You gave the self-care. You gave the openness. You allowed. You're open. You're freeing. And this is one of the most beautiful worlds I've ever seen in a tarot deck. I just love it a lot. It resonates with me. The silly lion. I just love it. So, this energy, this detachment, this total mind shift is happening, and it's amazing. And if you have not wanted this, or is not your goal, then if whatever you want can be your goal, can be achieved, is what this card's saying. But if these words resonate with you, if you really understand the energy of this world, because you've been wanting it, you've been working towards it, you've been feeling it inside, right? And the moment I said it, the moment I showed it to you, you felt something. Then you're already in the midst of that shift. Maybe it hasn't fully happened yet, and maybe this is just a trigger for some people. Hopefully, if it does trigger you, I am offering free one-on-one sessions. I just any of these decks. I also do channelings, and I want to provide clarity if you need some on what's happening, because so much is going on, and a lot of people are shifting. They don't have anyone to speak to about these things, and I want to help people not be terrified. I want to provide at least some information to fight that fear, and I hope I'm fighting it. So send me a message if you want on email. It's linked down there in the description. If you're one of the few people who watched all these videos, thank you. There's going to be one more video. I think it's going to be like a meditation, so sounds good. I hope you all like it, and thank you. With much love and empowerment to you all.